And Scott, we are live outside of the Tops on Jefferson. We're standing on Riley, and joining me live is Pastor Darius Pridgen. This is a day you didn't think would happen. I didn't think would ever happen. You fought for this store to be built here. As you stand here now and you see state police, Buffalo police in this parking lot, and it's shut down, what are you thinking?
Well, this whole community fought so hard for many years, not only for the store to be here, but for the store to improve in the last few years. And working with Tops, they did that. I don't think we ever thought this would happen. My grandmother's house is 2 houses away from this store. I live 2 blocks away. This is the store I shop at, and my wife shops at. And so we didn't think that we'd ever see crime scene tape around this store.
Driving up here, there were people from the neighborhood who were very clear and very blatant saying, tell it like it is on the news, don't sugarcoat it. The woman was very loud about it. We're not sugarcoating it, because what happened here was all about what?
This is all about racism. This is all about white supremacy. This is all about evil. I know a lot of people want to have the mental health conversation, and maybe later we can. But at this point, this was evil, and we have to face that. And anybody who does not say it was about racism, maybe they haven't read the manifesto. Anybody who says it was not about white supremacy, maybe they didn't see the map that was drawn in which he wrote he was going to kill black people. Anybody who says it's not about racism, maybe they didn't see, and hopefully they didn't, the videos and see that he targeted people of color, black people.
And also in that we've heard from police that he was here the day before.
Yes.
When you look at that manifesto, there are certain things that pop out to me, certain streets. Emsley. What's at Emsley and William?
Well, what's at Emsley and William are African Americans. What's at Tops are African Americans. What's on Jefferson, one of the most historic streets for African Americans, is African Americans. He knew what he was coming for. And if we, at this time in America and in Western New York, do not admit that there are still people who hate people because of their color, who hate people because of their skin, then we're missing the opportunity to really move this country forward.
Can we see the renaissance of Jefferson Avenue again?
Well, I think, that was already starting to happen, but now I think what is happening is, I just left a service in which there were black and white, Jew, Gentile, you name it, Muslim, all in one place. And I think if we can keep the focus on the fact that it was one killer, that it wasn't a race that came against a race. It wasn't white America coming against black America. This was an evil person who came to kill. We must keep the focus there.
That's right, because there are white people right in front of us standing here helping out. So we know this is not about all people. This is about one individual. Children are going back to school. Your children are standing over there. What do you tell these kids when they go back? Well,
my grandson is here, my kids, 2 of my sons are here, and I'm always concerned about especially black boys, and I have teenagers, and their mother shields them, so much. But I understand it a lot better. And right now, there is this kind of uneasiness. And we shouldn't have to be uneasy in our own country. We shouldn't have to be uneasy in our own community. And we daggone sure shouldn't have to be uneasy in a grocery store. But the fact is that I'm sure that this is not the last racist person in this area. And so we have to be cautious.
That is something that none of us should forget. Final question, President Biden coming to town, what do you know? What do you want him to take away after he leaves the city of Buffalo, after he leaves Jefferson Avenue?
If the president comes to Buffalo, I think that he needs to see the neighborhoods. I'll be very clear. I feel that Washington must pay more attention to our neighborhoods. I love other countries, and I want to see other countries do well, but I want to see our country do well. I want to see our neighborhoods do well. I want to see some of the most neglected neighborhoods financially from the federal government do well and do better. He must see the real east side of Buffalo.
Pastor Darius Pridgen, thank you so much for joining us on this somber day. Scott, we're going to send it back inside to you.
And thank you.